Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the BiomeViewer, which is one of the things you need to do in this week's module. So first, follow the link and it will bring you to this Interactive website and click on this interactive button. Okay, and then now what you see as soon as this loads is you'll see the Earth, and you can click on it and move around and look at different parts of the Earth. And the color coding here is telling you the different kinds of biomes. So let's move to the United States. So if we're interested in the United States, for example, we can see what kinds of biomes are there, and we can see that, for example, there's a big band of deserts, and then grasslands, and then temperate deciduous forest here. Okay. What the assignment asks you to start off doing is to drop a pin on really anywhere in the globe on these biomes. So you could work in the United States, but you could also work somewhere else. So let's say we're in South America, and we want to drop a pin in the desert. So all you need to do to drop a pin is click there, and now I have a pin, and I can get the latitude and longitude of the site right here. So we're in Brazil here in this desert. It'll give me a climatogram that will have precipitation or rainfall and other forms of water here with these bars, and then it shows you the temperature with the dots. And then you have the different kinds of animal species at the bottom here. So when it asks you to calculate the species richness, that is a term that means how many different species are there. So for the total species richness of animals here, you'd have to add these three numbers together, and that would give you how many species there are at this particular pin. Okay, and then you can click on more here and get some more information. You can get a description of the site with some nice photos. Here's the climate. And when you click on the wildlife, you can see actually which of those animals are found here exactly, and then you can read about them, and you can even click this threat level filter button and see how many are threatened or critically endangered or endangered. So you can learn some more about the site that way. Okay, and then the other thing it asks you to do is to look at one of the other layers here. So this layer is biomes. I'm just gonna move back to the United States here, and just gonna put a pin kind of in Gilroy. So we're in California, and you can come up to this button here and click here, and now we get something called anthromes. So biomes are different places on the planet that have different communities of plants and animals, and their climate and their environment tell you what you would expect. So you see similar animals in a desert, similar types of animals with similar features in a desert in the US as you would in a desert someplace else. Anthromes are patterns created by humans. So anthropology is the study of humanity, right? So it's that same root here. So what this does is it tells you how are humans interacting with the environment in this location. So in the and you can go down here, there's a button here. So in the 1700s in Gilroy, it was mostly wildlands. In the 1800s, it was can zoom in here. semi-natural, and by the time you get to the 2000s, you're in the croplands, rangelands zone of humans and their interactions with these ecosystems. So what this lets you do is kind of come in and see how humans are affecting the environment. And so clicking between anthromes and biomes, looking at the different biomes on the planet, placing pins, and then using this window on the right here to get the species richness and other information about the location are all the ways that you would use this tool.